Christmas. I hope you have a great Yuletide season. Christmas around the corner like the liquor store. You still in awe of my grandfather clock made from a sycamore. Under the Christmas tree, gifts your ex never got you. Eggnog and brandy, we gon' need an extra bottle. Christmas petty. All I want for Christmas is an extra model. I was tired of the bull, so I left Chicago. 5 words I always hear, I wanna sex you, Papa. When I heard you was a baller, I expected Prada. Yo, I'm Santa Claus to the gold diggers. Happy holidays. The planet's ours cause we go getters. Got a couple pet reindeers, you never catch me flexing in the same gear. You ever been to France in the wintertime? I have. The fact that I'm the man is never minimized. Hot cocoa sprinkling the cinnamon. If you got a Christmas gift for me, you better give me mine. Stop playing. The polar bear rug is chimney side. I had rum last night, today, give me wine. I got acres for kids to play on, plus they getting presents for good behavior. I'm so magnanimous. Snowy night, light a candle, snuggle with your lover close. Chillin' in the oven is a scrumptious roast. Sparkling apple cider brandy, kids they going hard for candy. The unk is in the backyard with weed, he gon' spark with Listen, I hope you get
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Looks like I'm having an error, but only in one place. I want my intro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this Twitch stream. And I'm going to turn it back on. See what happens. That's odd. That is strange. Hey, I'm there. All right. And I'm about to mess up my stream today. Not today. All right. Because yesterday we had all kind of issues. Yesterday. And I was using OBS. I wasn't even using Restream. I wasn't doing this. I was doing something completely different. That's what was happening yesterday. But now, like right now, when I look down at the computer, I don't see myself, but I see myself on a monitor, so I know you guys see my camera. Something isn't happening right, but we just gonna roll with it. Let's check the chat. Welcome, Mod Queen, Nick Q in the building. Thank you for popping in, sis. I see you. Thank you. All kind of technical difficulties. But at least this camera got me looking right and tight. All right, let me get back to it. We're going to do our Christmas song intro, like the whole song. Okay? So, and I got other stuff. So let me get that together. All right, so listen to Columbo while I do other stuff. We're going to play The Anatomy of a Mistletoe one more damn time. I think we were halfway through the song. And then I noticed I wasn't live on Twitch anymore. My live lasted 3 minutes. That's weird.
Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great Yuletide season. Christmas around the corner like the liquor store. You still in awe of my grandfather clock, made from a sycamore. Under the Christmas tree, gifts your ex never got you. Eggnog and brandy, we gon' need an extra bottle. Christmas petty. All I want for Christmas is an extra model. I was tired of the bull, so I left Chicago. 5 words I always hear, I wanna sex you, Papa. When I heard you was a baller, I expected Prada. Yo, I'm Santa Claus to the gold diggers. Happy holidays. The planet's ours cause we go getters. Got a couple pet reindeers, you never catch me flexing in the same gear. You ever been to France in the wintertime? I have. The fact that I'm the man is never minimized. Hot cocoa sprinkling the cinnamon. If you got a Christmas gift for me, you better give me mine. Stop playing. Polar bear rug is chimney side. I had rum last night, today give me wine. I got acres for kids to play on, plus they getting presents for good behavior. I'm so magnanimous.
Snowy night, light a candle, snuggle with your lover close. Chillin' in the oven is a scrumptious roast. Sparkling apple cider brandy. Kids, they going hard for candy. The uncle's in the backyard with weed. He gon' spark with Listen, I hope you get all the gifts you wish for.
If I'm coming over, you will.
Time with the family, spend more.
That's my energy.
Merry Christmas to you and yours. Under the mistletoe kissing, missing my kin is
We really
gone.
wish you was here.
The holiday season got me energized. Eggnog and brandy, we chimney side.
Toast to waking up.
What you get? Open up the gifts. I love spending holidays with my closest friends. Merry Christmas.
All right. Woo. Got that out of the way. It went smoothly. That is our intro from Columbo Black. Please remember that I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel, a couple of other channels. I'm also your host, and this channel is for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the door knock at you with a good Lord. Splitches. Kiss gas. Cadoodle. Get ghosts. You got to go. We have a second intro. It is from Quan the Poet. All my special mentions have links in the description. Check it out. You can find out where to find Columbo Black right there in the description. You can also find out where to find NASA McMahon, and you can find out where to find Quan the Poet.
Midnight is a time where a new day starts, but it still looks like yesterday.
Something just happened. Hold on. No.
Midnight is a time where a new day starts, but it still looks like yesterday. Still carrying disgusting shame, bridges built and burned from choices made, as if the past is something that can't be forgiven and forgotten. As if the past is a perfect sculpture of who we are in the present every day. Chisel a piece off that sculpture and throw it into the flames of forgiveness. Sit in the place of darkness, forgive yourself. Love yourself. Sprout your roots and crawl your way into the sunlight to grow into the mighty tree you were born to be. The future will use the broken parts of your past to rebuild who you are.
Tell it.
All you have to do is start. Start with yourself. With what you have. Heal wounds left open. Move towards the promise that is waiting for you, because you are marked with purpose. And when purpose calls, sunlight will burst through, reminding midnight it cannot stay. Rejoice and be glad, for the past is finally behind you. And you are on the road to glory.
Wow. Snap, 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 snap. Later on in the show, when we have more people and I feel like we got enough people, I will be encoring that from Quan the Poet. Thank you, Quan, for allowing us to showcase your wonderful poetry here at Gems and Gems Show. I'm going to move this camera down, even though I'm scared to mess with it, because I feel like every time I touch it, I make it more crooked. I'm crooked. My camera is crooked. I need to be trying to sit on a lean like this. I'm crooked, okay? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Tatiana Harris, for popping in, sis. Oh, ooh. You love my crown? I got two of them. Maybe it's your first time seeing this one. Because I wear the smaller one often, the one that sits around here. I got two of them. Thank you. Oh, she like my crown. Yep. Please remember that this channel is for adults and adults only. I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel. Couple of other channels. I'm also your host. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Skit, scat, skadoodle, get ghost. You got to go. Check it. We cannot forget that this channel contains paid promotion. All the links for every sponsor is in the description. Shout out to the sponsors.
Hey, I heard you had an event coming up. Well, you're in luck. Based near Houston, Texas, we provide the catering services you need. You'll be with family. Cuvées Culinary Creations is here for you. We do travel. Visit our website at www.cuvescreations.com or contact us at the number on the Facebook page. Get your salad dressing today at the website or at Amazon.com.
Yep. You can get your salad dressing at the website or at Amazon.com. The link for them is www.cuvescreations.com. It's always in the description.
Remind yourself what you're able to overcome. Develop a hunger and courage to pursue your goals. Never give up on your hopes and dreams. You're more powerful than you think you are. Be inspired with Kimani, a motivational clothing brand taking pride in how far you've come and how far you can go. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani.
Yep. You can get your Kimani clothing at www.kimaniclothing.com. That link is in the description as well.
Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath.
And the link for Mayflower Bubble Bath is also in the description. You can find it at www.mayflowerscents.com. They have a variety, lots of fragrances. Thank you guys for watching. I see you guys out there on Facebook. Stop being so quiet because I can see you. It tells you so-and-so joined. I can see you. I can also see the people that are hiding in the shadows on Twitch. Now, I do appreciate and love all the shadow walkers, but don't be shy. Say hi. Hit that like button. Make sure you follow and share. And if you choose to share, please make sure you place in your captions, adults only.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Okay, so this is a do-over video. We were live last night. I had to delete it. Woo, accidents happen. Ain't gonna tell you what. But woo, Lord. There's somebody out there got a patch on their eye. Their head hurt. They stressed out because that was an accident. We had an accident last night. I wouldn't be too persuasive if I wasn't open and privy to things like that. Okay, so it won't be an exact replica of yesterday's show, but we will have some of the parts of the laughing that I don't want left out that some of y'all missed because it was late last night. So before anything starts, I can't forget that I need to let these white people sing for you. Oh, they muted. Y'all know I gotta start from the jump. So now this was in yesterday's show, and this video has been going around for years, actually. But then after yesterday's show, I seen other celebrities and I've seen people sharing it like they hadn't seen it before. Let these white people sing to you.
As we move with God, His power lies within, giving us the strength to conquer and to win. We've got all the enablement our hearts and walk with all God's might. The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. We know that the renewed mind is the key to the power. As we move
Oh no, we're gonna let them sing it again.
power lies within, giving us the strength to conquer and to win. We've got all the enablements His love and grace provide. Now we put that truth within our hearts and walk with all God's might.
I laughed my crown off.
The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. The renewed mind is the key to the Christ in me. We know that the renewed mind is the key to the power.
I'm gonna play this song in church tomorrow. I'm not. Y'all better show up to church. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Y'all better show up to our Discord service. I definitely need Jesus now after that one. I definitely need the Lord after that. Y'all better show up to our Sunday shout service, okay? And another thing that I can't leave out from yesterday's laughing is we gotta let this dude tell you about the potholes again, in case you missed it. Okay? I got a friend that does nigga news. His name King Gerald Jones. Y'all find him on YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. He says that I don't support him, but I do. I like his sharing his stuff. If y'all ain't paying attention to the shares, that ain't I didn't do nothing. Shoot. Anywho.
They're back. Dodging potholes in the city of Buffalo is taking a toll on some local drivers and their cars.
News 4's Angelica Morrison shares the story of one driver whose run-in with a pothole cost him more than $1,000 in damages.
Yo, this pothole shit is crazy out here, like from Buffalo all the way to Niagara County. Like, you feel what I mean? I'm driving down Main the other night. It's a nice, beautiful day. I got the windows down. You know what I mean? I'm cruising.
I really do have a friend. His show is called The Nigga News. He be really like for real in the hood. He really be really like on Figaro and stuff with the camera, with looking at the police stuff, the hookers to everything. And he calls it Nigga News. He says I don't support him. His name is King Gerald Jones. Y'all can find him on Facebook. Y'all can find him on Instagram, and y'all can find him on YouTube, I think. And then he can't say that I don't support him no more because I like and I share his stuff. Now, if y'all ain't picking up on what I shared, I didn't do nothing. But this ain't nigga news. This is a guy who's telling you some nigga news, though. Listen, I mean, he about to tell you about the potholes. We need to listen to him. Gerald need to go hire this guy as an anchor.
They're back. Dodging potholes in the city of Buffalo is taking a toll on some local drivers and their cars.
News 4's Angelica Morrison shares the story of one driver whose run-in with a pothole cost him more than $1,000 in damages.
Yo, this pothole shit is crazy out here, like from Buffalo all the way to Niagara County. Like, you feel what I mean? I'm driving down Main the other night. It's a nice, beautiful day. I got the windows down. You know what I mean? I'm cruising. Boom, boom. Like, what the fuck? I thought I hit somebody. So I look down. It's a fucking pothole. So now the shit turned on my AC, knocked all the change out of my ashtray.
Not the change out
and
the
my
ashtray.
lights was flickering and shit. So try explaining that to the fucking insurance company.
What?
So I know Tamika Beat a Bitch Johnson on Facebook had hit a pothole the other day, knocked all the gas on her car. She had to get 2 fiends to push her car to the gas station, and she had to pay them $15. Like, who about to keep going through this over these potholes? Something need to happen. Like, these potholes need to get fixed. Like, we over it, man. We over it.
Oh my God. Not Tamika Beat a Bitch Johnson. Hold on. He got to tell us his story again, y'all. Oh Lord, he got to tell us again. Wait a minute. He got to tell us again.
They're back.
Tamika
Dodging potholes in the city of Buffalo is taking a toll on some local drivers and their cars.
News 4's Angelica Morrison shares the story of one driver whose run-in with a pothole cost him more than $1,000 in damages.
Yo, this pothole shit is crazy out here. Like from Buffalo all the way to Niagara County. Like,
Okay.
you feel what I mean? I'm driving down Main the other night. It's a nice, beautiful day. I got the windows down. You know what I mean? I'm cruising. Boom, boom.
What?
Like, what the fuck? I thought I hit somebody. So I look down. It's a fucking pothole. So now the shit turned on my AC. Knocked all the change out of my ashtray.
Not the change.
And my lights was flickering and shit.
Lights
so
too?
try to explain that to the fucking insurance company.
No, they ain't gonna buy that.
So I know Tamika Beat a Bitch Johnson on Facebook had hit a pothole the other day, knocked all the gas on her car. She had to get 2 fiends to push her car to the gas station, and she had to pay them $15. Like, who about to keep going through this over these potholes? Something need to happen. Like, these potholes need to get fixed. Like, we over it, man. We over it.
We over it. We over the potholes. I'm with them. I ain't even live there. I'm over the potholes too. We got potholes out here. I'm over them. Okay? Whatever. Look. I ain't mad at that. Okay? All right. So, we know it's the holiday season. I've been playing Colombo Black Christmas music like crazy. It's the holiday season, y'all. I need you guys to be responsible. Here's a message from friend to the show, colleague, and friend in real life, Carlton Johnson.
Remember, don't get too carried away at the office parties this year. Remember, alcohol lowers your inhibitions, and sometimes you act a little irresponsibly, like having sex with the wrong people or drinking while driving. Be safe out there. Remember, don't get too carried away at the office parties this year. Remember, alcohol...
Okay, I don't know where they put my camera at, but I am here. I is here. Oh, there I am. Down here at the bottom. Be responsible for the holiday season, y'all. Check it. Whose baby is this?
What you looking at me like that for?
Oh, no, you didn't. Look at him again.
What you looking at me like that for?
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, you said the baby was like... All right, John Hunt said he knew he heard something in the trash can.
Oh, yeah, jackpot. What this is in his bag? Oh, Doritos. Oh, they still got some crunch to them. Going away all this good food. I smell a little fish. What that is in this bag? Tampon. Let me tie that back up. Oh, set that over there. What this is in this bag? Okay. A fresh Coca-Cola. Hold up. Oh, yeah, let me see. Man, who the hell? Oh, snap, he got that fire. Hey, man, I'm sorry, dog. I'm gone. Hey, before I leave, hey, can I go to the bathroom? All right, I'm going. Oh.
He's stupid. Shout out to Fly King I. Fly King I been out there doing his thing again, battling y'all. I told him I'm going to talk about him sometimes. This is Gems and Jam Show. We do specialize in battle rap.
He was doing bad in school. Now how the fuck can niggas fail on Zoom?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. When it went like this with his hand, that sent me. That killed me right there. I have no idea why, but it did. All right. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Yes, the skunk. John Hunt is the best with the voiceovers for the animals. That is hilarious to me. We are going to do some news, y'all, but right here, down here at the bottom of the screen, please remember that this channel is for adults and adults only and 420 friendly. I do see people popping in the background on Twitch. You never know what is. This channel is for adults. We only prefer the company of adults. Now, if you're over here looking for something nasty, well, we are on all the clean places because that ain't what's happening. That's not why it's for adults. It's for adults because I prefer the company of adults. That's who I choose to entertain, and that's who I want to talk to. Okay? Also, please be respectful and mindful to all mods on all platforms. Mind the mods. The chat is their kingdom to rule. I got nothing to do with that. I got enough stuff to worry about sitting back here. Even if you don't see a moderator talking in the comments, it's probably one for real sniping in the bushes. I don't want to say her name, but there's one for real really be sniping in the bushes, and I appreciate her for that. Yeah, the Fly King put his hand right there in his face. I don't know why that sent me, but it sent me. All right, so let's go ahead. We are going to do one more Christmas song from the Christmas tape. This is an elder tape. This is from last year. He's already been working on stuff, y'all. We already know. Let's listen to Christmas Debt, Colombo Black, and then I'll be back with news and commentary.
Sad songs. Road Gallery. Fabian Bonaparte. Oh, no Christmas for you. Let's get it. Remember, you owe me money, so whatever Christmas gifts you get belong to me. All the decorations too, I even want the tree. Your baby's PS5 is mine, he can keep the box it came in. Anything Santa give you is mine, I lent you a lot of paper. He might as well skip your chimney, what's yours is mine. I'ma need the glass you drinking out of when they pour you wine. I heard you got your mama violet dress, it belongs to my mama now, send it to my address. Christmas gon' skip you this year. Any chips that you gettin', give here. Any food you plan to eat, pack it and send it to me. Even little snacks and treats, crackers and thicker smoothies. You ain't celebrating 0 holidays, give me your wallet lame, I promise. You gon' give me all my cake.
I guess Christmas gon' miss you this year. This commitment you in's a bit weird. Ain't no gifts under your tree because I'm missing money. Bonaparte gets his chips on your Christmas crummy. Now your seat ain't got no toys to play with. Your girl said that you seeming to avoid her lately. You need to be more capable. Next time you see me, please pay in full. Next time you see me, please.
All right, that was Colombo Black. Oh, whew. I really, you know what? Can't nobody tell me my friend ain't fire. I got some dope ass friends though. I got a lot of dope ass friends. I do. And I appreciate all of them. Okay, check it. So many things have been happening. So many things have been happening in our world today. And I don't talk about everything that everyone is talking about, but I can't ignore the Shanquella thing. I'm not ignoring it, okay, you guys. I have been supportive in other chats. I've signed petitions. I have made posts, and I've been in other places talking about it. But Gems and Jam Show don't stay on one topic. We talk about several things and nothing at all. We talk sometimes. I just come here to hang out. Justice for Shanquella. I do care, but I do things differently. And plus, it doesn't make sense. Everybody's talking about the same things. I never want to be like anybody else. I'm too persuasive, and you're watching the Gems and Jam Show. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let me tell you guys. This article here is at, where are we? This article here was placed at WBKO.com. If you look on the internet, there's news about this everywhere. It was placed on the 29th of November. It says civil rights group to protest outside Emmett Till accuser's home in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Emmett Lewis Till was just 14 years old when he was abducted, tortured, and lynched in Mississippi after Carolyn Bryant Dunham accused Till of whistling at her. Quote, we're saying that even was a crime and it's not. That's nowhere to treat a child, end quote, said national spokesperson for the new Black Panther Party, I can't pronounce that name. Quote, a child might do anything, 14 years old, they might do anything, end quote. In June of 2022, almost 70 years after Till's unlifing, an outstanding arrest warrant was placed for Miss Dunham. She was discovered, an outstanding arrest warrant for Dunham was discovered in a Mississippi courthouse. And this was in June of this year. This led various civil rights groups to Bowling Green, Dunham's last known location. Quote, we don't think that you would want to be a city that goes down in history as the city that harbored the woman that fingered Emmett Till. So, we're asking you to help us get the word out so justice can be done. An armed protest will be held, where protesters claim to be Dunham's apartment in the hopes of convincing Mississippi court to execute the warrant against her. We're not done here, okay? This is just the beginning. We're going to talk about this. Absolutely. Protests should be held, and this is they right. So, when you're talking about Bowling Green, this is the court of public opinion. We want people to be aware we're going to have a filing in the court of legal opinion because we're going to tell the courts that the system is not working, as Jabu said. Man, if I weren't sick, I'd fly there and be part of the protest. If I wasn't this crippled, disabled, messed up neck, I know I look normal to people, but I am really hurting and I'm not good over here. I'd be with you, sis. I agree with this, and I think that people should take a stand. Now, I'm not done. It's just that my screen is going to stop while I go to check this next article, okay? On the same topic. We're on the same topic. Because they're protesting, of course, we know absolutely that people have been making threats, right? I know you don't expect us to be going out there and protest things like this, and there aren't people making threats, because as of recently, as of 2020, as a matter of fact, people have been more bold in their racism and their homophobia and their total disrespect of the human race. It's been out there. It's just been all in our face. They are blatant with it, and it's appalling. I don't know how people get away with that. But because people are now threatening the protesters. Told y'all my camera crooked, and I'm already leaning because I'm jacked up. So here we go. Kentucky Christmas parade canceled amid threats to protesters calling for Emmett Till accusers' arrest. The parade is canceled. Now, there are probably tons of hurt and sad children upset about the parade being canceled because of the threats to the protesters. That doesn't mean that the protest should end either. I do apologize for those innocent babies that have absolutely no idea what their fathers and the fathers that came before them have been doing to people. How they hiding and covered up something that definitely needs to be out there talked about. And she can still pay a price for what she's done. I don't care how old she is. That, like she said, F that damn parade. Flood puck the motherfucking parade. F that damn parade. We don't care about your mother flood pucking parade. We care about justice being served. It's due time. It's long overdue. Okay? Sorry, but not really. Yep. Am I bad for thinking like that? I don't think so. Because I don't know why people think that because it didn't happen to you or somebody you know that you ain't affected by it. We've been affected by this for years and years and years and years. You know how long ago this happened? That lady's still alive. Justice needs to be served. Kentucky Christmas parade canceled amid threats to protesters calling for Emmett Till accuser's arrest. Bowling Green, Kentucky has canceled its annual Christmas parade scheduled for Saturday due to threats against protests related to the notorious lynching of 14-year-old Emmett Till in 1955. It is 2022. If they take her now and lock her up, that doesn't mean that she has to be roughed up, mistreated. So if they take her somewhere where she could be locked up, detained, held, she needs to be, I'm not going to say that she need to go to jail, though. They take her, lock her up. She still won't be serving enough time. She still won't be paying enough. This happened in 1950. This lady got away with this. 1955 was the year my mother was born. I'm 42. I'm just saying. The city announced the cancellation in tweet. In a video posted on Facebook, Police Chief Michael Delaney said at least 3 groups plan to protest at noon on Saturday in 2 locations. Warren County Sheriff Brett Hightower said his office learned of threats late Friday evening, quote, to shoot anyone who was protesting or assisting protesters, Hightower said. Quote, at this moment, we have not been able to determine the validity of the threat. However, we believe it's important to alert our citizens, the sheriff said. Well, they're doing the right thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, they doing the right thing. They are doing the right thing. Cancel the parade. But I ain't sad for you canceling your parade. F your damn parade. F that damn parade. F your parade. We do not care. Nobody cares. Okay? So, hold on. We ain't done. I'm still talking about this issue. You know I will be moving on. I don't stay on one topic. I will be moving on, but I'm still talking about this issue. We've been here for 37 minutes. Look at us go. Look at that. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you to the people hiding in the background. Pretty soon, I will be getting on my contraption and checking the background to see who's on Twitch that's watching and who might get today's random follow. Okay, stick around. Make sure you've hit that follow button. If you're hanging around in the back and you're just watching the channel chilling, I like your name and you aren't a bot. You just might be the person to get this stream's random follow. Pay attention, Twitch followers, Twitch viewers. Hit that follow button, y'all. Hit that like button. Make sure you share this video, but place in your captions, adults only.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Yep. As I said, I'm going to repeat. This channel is for adults and adults only, so please make sure that if you do share this video, you place in your captions, adults only. Now, at this article that I found at WBKO, different article, same website, new video, Justice for Emmett Till demonstration underway in Bowling Green. So we're just going to look at a piece of the demonstration. But before we get into that, I got to be careful. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as news reporting, criticism, teaching, comment, education, and research and scholarship. Fair use is a use made by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'm just go ahead and leave that scrolling down there at the bottom of the screen, and we're going to play this video.
Hiding and concealing Carolyn Bryant, how do you find the state of Kentucky?
Guilty.
How do you find the city of Bowling Green?
Guilty.
How do you find them?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Now look, they say she has packed her bags and she's had a moving van out here all week and that she has somehow escaped out of here. Well, we'll be triple double checking that. But let me let her know, the Bible says, as thou hast done, so shall it be done unto you.
Amen.
In August of 1955, a 14-year-old black boy was falsely accused of whistling.
Now, hold on. Hold on. For them to be threatening these people, most of the time when people make violent threats like that because somebody is protesting, they feel threatened, right? I'm going somewhere with this. Who's here? I'm really serious. Like, normally when somebody is threatening somebody, their excuse for being the person that's threatening that individual is, I feel threatened. Or their cause is being threatened, what they stand for is being threatened. They're scared about their history and things like that, right? Why are they threatened at this little bitty crowd? Hold on. Hold on, Dad Nabbit. We just gonna remove everything from the screen for a second. Everything except for my name. Well, that'd be a lot of work. So my Cash App handle right there is on the screen. It's gonna stay there for a second. But that's the only thing there, okay? This video is complete is blown up to its full capacity. Why are they threatened by this little bitty ass crowd? What is the threat? These people are pacifists quoting the Bible. Come on now, they're not going to hurt nobody. Why are they, exactly, sis? Why are they threatened? First off, they're peaceful. They want justice. I see other people that aren't black. I see black and white together. This is a beautiful scene here, right? I don't see even 50 people. This ain't enough people to move
Carolyn Bryant
a grapefruit off the top of the hill.
To that false accusation. Carolyn Bryant is the wicked one. That went hollering and snotting and crying to her old wicked white supremacist Klan husband, Roy Bryant. And his old white supremacist friend, J.W. Miller. Hold on, you gotta understand who you're dealing with. You're not just dealing with some old white lady. You are dealing with one of the top white supremacists anywhere on the face of the planet Earth. A white supremacist Ku Klux Klan icon. Carolyn Bryant lives here.
That's not even enough people to find this. Right, sis? That's not enough people. That's not enough people. That is not physically enough people. And we've been out here signing petitions. We've been out here doing things because I saw the petition. We've been out here getting stories out there to the news, spreading the word, and it's still not enough people talking about it. It's still not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Why are you threatening this little peaceful little group of people? He was preaching. What he preaching? He was preaching. That is sick and disgusting. And I totally believe that there's a threat, probably more than they'd like to admit. I truly do believe that those people are in danger if they host a parade. I truly believe that. But my question is, why? Look at them. That's why they feel like they could scare them off like that, because they could pick them off one by one. There wasn't even 45 people in that crowd. I'm really upset. He was really preaching, sis. He really was. I'm really upset at that. I'm really upset at that. That just pissed me off. That pissed me all the way off. All of the way off. Uh. Mm. Well, let's move on. Got a few more things to talk about. Now, here's another thing that might piss somebody off. Judge denies emergency motion to block Indiana Attorney General from accessing medical records in investigation of abortion services provided to a 10-year-old. I can see how this would piss people off on both sides of the fence, but I digress. An Indiana judge has denied an emergency motion that in part requested to block the state's attorney general from accessing patient medical records in an investigation involving an Indianapolis doctor who provided abortion services to a 10-year-old R-word victim from Ohio, according to an order filed in Marion County Superior Court on Friday. I always have it in my description, but let me remind you that some things spoken about here at Gems and Jam Show may be triggering. Some topics may be triggering. Yes, it is. Indiana is a red state. Yep. Very red. Very, very red. Yep. But they are, this is extreme. Hey, who's that? Don't be shy. Say hi. I saw you pop in. Don't forget to chat. Please remember that this channel is for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, please get out. If you are an adult, join the conversation. Talk to us. Hit that like button. Subscribe, follow, share.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
All right, so Judge Heather Welch denied the emergency injunction filed on Wednesday by attorneys for Dr. Caitlin Bernard, it might be Bernard, and her medical partners, saying that the jurisdiction of matter falls under the state's medical licensing board, according to the court document. Quote, this is a win for patient privacy rights in the practice of medicine for properly reporting child abuse, end quote. Attorney General Todd Rokita said in a statement Friday evening, quote, this case is not really about abortion despite the best efforts of those with an agenda to make it appear that way, end quote. The Attorney General said Bernard violated, quote, her patient's privacy by going to the news media, end quote, and she and her, quote, attorneys initiated this media frenzy from the beginning, end quote, which draws attention to an, quote, innocent little girl who is trying to cope with a horrific trauma, end quote, according to the statement. However, the judge also found that Rokita unlawfully breached confidentiality of the pending investigation by discussing the case publicly with the media before filing a complaint with the medical licensing board. The Attorney General filed the complaint with the board on Wednesday. CNN reached out to representatives for Bernard for comment. And why? No. First off, like I said, I can see how people will be angry on both sides of the fence. But you are mad at the right thing, sis. You are absolutely angry at the right thing. Whoever did that to that baby gets the chair. And hell yeah, her rights have been violated. Those things shouldn't happen to children, and they should be protected. And they need to be protected, and whatever they need to do to be able to survive and to get through this and become upstanding citizens in this world, live happily and peaceful, is what they need to do. These things like this should not happen to children at all, but unfortunately they do. And for them to put that little girl's business out there, they wrong. And everybody damn wrong. I'm just, Everybody's wrong. Everybody's damn wrong. Everybody. ERRBODY. Everybody. Please remember that this channel is for adults only. Here's a friendly reminder down here at the bottom of your screen. Also, that we do accept donations here. A little tip don't hurt. $1 will make me holla. Hold on, here we go. Now, after all that stuff we just talked about, whew, it's time to release, okay? We get a little release. We're going to get over that stuff because that was hard to stomach. It's hard to read about. It's hard to talk about. It's very difficult. But the fact is, it needs to be talked about. People need to know that these things are happening, that they happen, that they've always happened, and that they continue to happen. I pray for that little girl and her family and for her mental status, and I hope that she gets through this because those things happen to grown people, and a lot of us never get over it, never get through it. For that to happen to somebody so young and they have to take a measure like an abortion, po child, po baby, po baby. Po baby. So sad. Very sad. Very fucking sick and disgusting. And I cuss. Fuck it. I'm mad at that. So, since I know how I feel about the matter, and I did explain that some topics may be triggering, but what I try to do is try to get us out of it. Let's get out of it. Let's talk about this real quick. According to Political, the secret is out. The Pentagon unveils its newest stealth bomber. Ooh, it's pretty. It looks like a UFO to me. Where the hell is Shadow? Where the hell is my co-host and my gaming avatar's husband? I'll probably get into a game later today, you guys. And I'll probably be on Twitch because I want my last YouTube video to be there for a minute. My last YouTube gaming video. You saw this morning? Oh, isn't this exciting? I want my Sean Davy Way 100K celebration video to stay there for a minute. It's going to stay there just for a little bit. So when I go to gaming, we will be over on Twitch, which means you guys on Twitch right now, listen and listen carefully. I'm going to cut this stream. And however many minutes it takes me to turn my PlayStation on and get the game running and come back up in here is however many minutes. So once you see that this stream is over, because I'm not cutting it yet. Once you see that this stream is over, you don't have to go anywhere. You get up, go to the bathroom, get your snacks, get your drinks. By the time you come back, boom, I'll be on your TV already playing a game. That's the cool thing about Twitch. You don't have to change from my channel. If you're done watching, and you know I'm coming back on, just leave it running. And when I come back on, it'll just automatically show. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin unveiled the new B-21 Raider north of Grumman's California plant on Friday, giving the public its first look at the Pentagon's first new bomber in more than 3 decades. Ooh, how exciting! The debut of the super secret bomber comes at the Defense Department intensifies its focus on China and potential adversary. China as a potential adversary. That's a little terrifying. On Monday, DoD released a new study showing Beijing's dramatic expansion of its nuclear capabilities, and the new National Defense Strategy names China as the Pentagon's primary challenge. Ooh. As the Star-Spangled Banner played in the background, a trio of Air Force bombers flew overhead, bundled up in scarves and winter coats against the chilly desert air. The crowd cheered as the hangar doors slowly opened to reveal the outline of the bomber, draped in a large silvery sheet. Orchestra music swelled, and the bomber was towed out of the hangar. The sheet fell away to reveal a flying wing similar to the B-2, the Air Force's last bomber unveiled in 1988. but slightly smaller. Its inlets more flush to the body of a jet, likely greater for stealth. Ooh, sexy. Quote, America's defense will always be rooted in deterring conflict, end quote. Austin said moments later, quote, so we are again making it plain to any potential foe the risk and cost of aggression far outweigh any conceivable gains. And okay, those are some fancy battle words. A crowd of Northrop employees who worked on the B 21 program chanted USA, USA as the ceremony ended. The B 21 has been shrouded in secrecy since the Air Force chose Northrop over Boeing to build the plane in a hotly contested competition in 2015. Unlikely other classified programs, the Pentagon only acknowledges the new bomber's existence, but that's about it. The Air Force has kept most information about the plane a secret so that potential adversaries, such as China and Russia, cannot steal its design or develop ways to shoot it down. The rest of this article is at political.com. All right. I did not say this today, but I'm going to say it as I always say it here at Gems and Jam Show. If ever I don't finish an article or you just need to see something with your own eyes, you can always reach me any way you would normally reach me. I hold each and every article that I read for about 3 to 5 days. Now, if something's big and important or I get a lot of requests for the links, then I'll drop it in my community tab. But for the most part, you can message me any way you would normally reach me. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, Tumblr, Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, Bigo, Stereo. Oh my gosh, Snapchat, what else? Lots of them. Too Persuasive Everything, Too Persuasive Everywhere. Find me on most social media platforms. Oh, and TikTok and other ones. Lord, let me stop because it's a whole lot of them. Okay, so I'm in the background looking for something to talk about. Oh, I don't need to look. I know what we're talking about. It is time. Well, it's almost time. So check it. Before I tell you what time it is, we've been here for a significant amount of time. Ooh, almost a whole hour. Look at me. We are almost finished, but not quite yet. We've been here for a significant amount of time. Let's shout out my sponsors one more again.
Remind yourself what you're able to overcome. Develop a hunger and courage to pursue your goals. Never give up on your hopes and dreams. You're more powerful than you think you are. Be inspired with Kimani, a motivational clothing brand taking pride in how far you've come and how far you can go. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani. Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath. Hey, I heard you had an event coming up. Well, you're in luck. Based near Houston, Texas, we provide the catering services you need. You'll be with family. Cuvées Culinary Creations is here for you. We do travel. Visit our website at www.cuvescreations.com or contact us at the number on the Facebook page. Get your salad dressing today at the website or at Amazon.com.
Okay, so each and every single link for all of the descriptions, each and every single link for all of the sponsors are in the description along with my special mentions. Speaking of special mentions, we got one more. I am going to encore the poem from Juan, like I said, and then we'll be moving on into space news.
Midnight is a time where a new day starts, but it still looks like yesterday. Still carrying disgust and shame, bridges built and burned from choices made, as if the past is something that can't be forgiven and forgotten. as if the past is a perfect sculpture of who we are in the present every day. Chisel a piece off that sculpture and throw it into the flames of forgiveness. Sit in the place of darkness, forgive yourself. Love yourself. Sprout your roots and crawl your way into the sunlight to grow into the mighty tree you were born to be. The future will use the broken parts of your past to rebuild who you are. All you have to do is start. Start with yourself, with what you have. Heal wounds left open. Move towards the promise that is waiting for you, because you are marked with purpose. And when purpose calls, sunlight will burst through, reminding midnight it cannot stay. Rejoice and be glad, for the past is finally behind you. And you are on the road to glory.
Snap for Quan. I can only snap with one hand after surgery. Like this hand just don't snap. So snap, Quan. Thank you so much, friend, for allowing me to showcase your poetry here at the Ginger Jam Show. Quanta Poet's Instagram link is in the description. Okay? So now it is time.
It's that time we get into space news. Space news.
Yay! Space news! It is time. Spacewalkers complete. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. This article is at blogs.nasa.gov. Okay? It's at the NASA blogs home. Spacewalkers complete new solar array installation on station. Expedition 68 flight engineers Josh Cassata and Frank Rubio of NASA concluded their spacewalk at 2:21 p.m. Eastern, after 7 hours and 5 minutes. So they did this in the allotted time of 7 hours and 5 minutes. I think that's pretty quick. So they've got a solar array. I wonder if they're going to explain to us in this article what it does. We'll see. Cassata and Rubio completed their major objectives for today to install an International Space Station Rollout Solar Array, IROSA, IROSA. Oh, I like that. And disconnect the cable to ensure the 1B channel can be reactivated. They also completed an additional task to release several bolts for the upcoming IROSA installation on the 4A power channel on the port truss. Ooh. It was a 256 spacewalk in support of the space station assembly, upgrades, and maintenance, and was the second spacewalk for both astronauts. Cassata and Rubio are in the midst of a planned 6-month science mission, living and working aboard microgravity laboratory to advance scientific knowledge and demonstrate new technologies for future human and robotic exploration missions, including lunar missions through NASA's Artemis program. The next U.S. spacewalk is scheduled for Monday, December 19th, to install an IROSA on the 4A power channel on the port truss. This will be the fourth IROSAs out of total 6 planned for installation. So this will be the fourth out of 6. They'll have 2 more after the one that's coming up on the December 19th installation. The IROSAs will increase power generation capability up to 30%, increasing the station's total available power from 160 kilowatts to up to 215 kilowatts. That's a significant amount. That's great. No thoughts, no comments, no nothing? No nothing? Okay, so here we go. Let me show you this. This article is at SciTech Daily. It is impressive. Isn't that impressive? And it only takes them 7 hours and 5 minutes to install it. I wonder if it's different, like, because they were at port B. They were at portal B. I wonder if it's different from A to B to C to whatever. Maybe it's a longer walk, a longer stretch. Are there different points of the ship? Whatever is happening, it's great. It's great. I love it. Webb and Keck telescopes from unprecedented look at Saturn's moon Titan. Simply extraordinary. Oh. Astronomy's Webb telescope moons NASA Space Science Institute Titan. What? Okay, so here we go. Images of Saturn's moon Titan captured by the James Webb Telescope's NIRCam instrument November 4th, 2022 is the left image using f2. Yeah, they use something. A micron filter sensitive to Titan's lower atmosphere. The bright spots are prominent clouds in the northern hemisphere. To the right is a color composite. It's a color composite image using a combination of NIRCam filters, blue f14 and green and red, and the brightness 2.09 microns. Okay, I see what they did there. Several prominent surface features are labeled Kraken. Mare is thought to be a methane sea. Wow. Bella is composed of dark colored sand dunes. Adiri is bright albedo feature. Download the Titan NIRCam. I'm not downloading nothing. Hold on. Let's see if I could click a picture and something happens. But I see what they did. So what they did was they took the telescope's image and then they brightened it and they brightened it. And they tried to sharpen it a bit so it looks like a planet on the side. It really looks like a marble to me, but I get it. I get it. So, the image that we're looking at now on the left is their image from November 4th. And then the image over here to the right is image from November 6th. I guess this is after they've sharpened it and tuned it. That looks like a ball with a big glassy cloud in it. It's beautiful. Yeah, they did that spacewalk in 7 hours and 5 minutes. They still got 2 more solar arrays to place out. That is pretty to me. I think it's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Let's see if it's because that's too much to read. All right, as I said, this article is at scitedaily.com. And always, you can always message me any way you would normally reach me, and I'll get those links to you. All right, so we are now out of space news, and we are moving into science. This will be our last article for the stream. I guess it ain't an article, it ended up being a video, but hold on. Y'all know I know.
Welcome back. Researchers are one step closer.
I paused you. Shut up, lady. Tell her to shut up, y'all. Check it. Under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for use for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. This video is going to be played in fair use. I feel like she's going to do a lot of blah, blah, blah until she gets to the point, but she probably got some blah, blah, blah in between. I do that too, so let's listen to this crazy lady.
To making science fiction a reality. Spaceships have traveled through wormholes in movies like Star Wars, Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Interstellar. But now scientists at Caltech say they have simulated a baby wormhole and even transmitted a message through it. Astrophysicist Hakeem Alusei joins me live now for more on this. Hakeem, I love our
made
chats,
a baby wormhole,
because
y'all.
I need your help here. Help us lay people out, okay? Pretend you're talking to a fan.
No.
So important.
I want to hear what he got to say. He's probably a lot smarter than she is. Hold on.
Thank you for having me. I love talking to you as well. So it's all about space and time and our understanding of it. So Albert Einstein and his pal Rosen showed us that if I had
Oh, they gave us his list of
2
credentials. It was
points
gone by the time I
in
paused
space,
it.
say from here to here, and I want to travel from one to other, I have to go this entire distance. But the thing that Albert Einstein taught us is that space is like a malleable fabric, right? And so if you can bend it under the right conditions, then traveling from here to here means I don't have to go as far, and I can go through a little hole and go, boom, I made it. I'm there, right? And that's what we see in our science fiction. So imagine you're in a room and you're trying to get from one wall to the opposite wall. You could walk across the carpet, or you could warp it, right? You could bring the carpet to you, step across the curved carpet, and then let it unfold behind you. That's how warp drive works. But what we're talking about here is a wormhole. So a wormhole in reality is something that the laws of physics allow. And if you have enough stuff in space, you can create a black hole, and under certain conditions, 2 black holes can combine to create this shortcut through space-time. And so what these researchers have done is attempted to build one inside of a computer, but not just any computer, a quantum computer.
Doing this right? I'm attempting to make my own here with a little piece of paper. I don't think.
Why? I'm trying to get some information. This lady getting on my fucking nerves. I had to let that out. The lady getting on my fucking nerves. Although I'm sitting here with my crown on, to some people I look crazy, but she acting like a clown. Shit, you're not funny. Look at her eyes. Does he realize that this lady is being condescending? Does he realize that shit? No. He's that kind of nerd.
I don't think I'm doing it quite correctly.
Close enough. It's a hole.
Hakeem, the scientists say that they simulated a baby wormhole. So how far is that from creating something that we could actually see used in the real world?
Well, so what they've done is a very, very basic simulation. One of the problems that they have is that the quantum computers today just don't have enough power to simulate actual reality. So what they did is what we call a holographic type of simulation. So with a hologram, you could take something that's, say, 2-dimensional and make it appear 3-dimensional. So what they did is they took a very simplified universe, 1-dimensional, and created this 2-dimensional black hole. So what do they mean by black hole? So if I take some matter and throw it into a real life black hole, all the information of what that matter is gets scrambled up. Okay, so what they have is one simulated black hole and a second simulated black hole. They put information, what they call a qubit, into one. It gets all scrambled up and all the information is destroyed, but then it pops out of the other wormhole in order, in sequence, just like they put it in. And the key thing about this, I said they use a quantum computer, is because real life black holes are unstable. You throw any matter in, the thing closes on, and you can't traverse from one location to another. So what they did for this is, in the quantum realm, which quantum computers allow, you could have negative energies. So when the black hole, when the wormhole attempts to close, you hit it with negative energy, it keeps it open, and then the information can pass. So I know it's a lot, but that's what they did.
It is a lot. That part I got.
Shut up, girl. Shut up. Get off of my screen. I didn't even know she was here. Hey, sis. She said probably not. He's just a dirty dude. Yeah, he probably didn't know. Probably didn't even damn know that lady was being condescending. She was getting on my damn nerves. It was time for her to go.
And now you know that man. You can tell already by him that he don't pick up on no clues. Okay, no cues or nothing. And when somebody's like, "Hey, how you going?" and he keep going on, and I noticed that the lady's like, "Hi, how are you?" He's like, "Hey, going," like he just doesn't pick up on those type of cues. He seems definitely like one of those awkward, was more into his books and his G.I. Joes and whatnot versus, so it's definitely giving off that type of.
Hell yeah, I like your crown on your avatar.
Thank you, boo. The queens always got to keep us a crown on them. It is, okay?
Okay.
Even when they try to make us take our crown off, and even when they try our thrones, all we need to do is just readjust the crown. Okay.
I told y'all. I said if y'all don't see no moderators, I bet you was one sniping in the bushes. Look at her in the bushes. She was sniping.
Always.
Thanks for popping in, sis. Everything went smooth. I just noticed you in the background.
Thank
Yay!
you.
We had a good show.
Right. You know, this is my stuff right here. Okay. Ow.
Get my shimmy. Hey,
Black
hey,
man.
hey.
Oh, okay. Take it. Pop. Wait a minute. Now kick.
And get it. Oh, we got a bop and bop.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Now kick. Now kick. Now pop, slap. Hit. Come back.
All right.
Quick. Walk.
Okay.
Pop. Hit it. Get it.
All right.
I know he walked up out of there. No, he cut it up. I know he knew he fucked it up. I know he was like, yeah. Thank you, sis.
You know how they go. You know, he was like, yeah, I did that. He dusted off
Hell yeah.
his shirt off his shoulders and stuff. Now get it. Now bop. That's the part right there. That's the part right there.
I bet you he just knew he was fucking it up. Hey, look, it's my favorite streamer. It's my favorite. Hi, Sean.
Okay.
Look at my favorite streamer.
Hair flip.
Oh, wait. Hair flip. Hi. Oh, he know he my favorite. I love him so much. Oh, look, I told y'all Miles was in the building. My queen in the building.
Baby, say, girl.
Cut y'all heads off. We ain't had no problem this stream. Thank you, Lord. Y'all people out there, stop fucking with me now.
Behind you. They don't even know. Got a whole
stop fucking with me now. I'm a nice person.
Yeah, y'all. I better leave my sister alone for she let them horns come up on top of that.
I'm a nice person. Don't tell them the truth. I mean, don't tell them that.
Said if they keep messing with you, then them horns gonna have to pop up. I just said that's what you are.
Hey, I can't do nothing. And I mean, the mods worse than me.
See,
so I had to make this
now you go telling our business. Hold on. We supposed to be snipers in the bushes. Stop
Get me out there with my swords like
Pull out the nunchucks and everything, girl.
That baby Shay, don't play with baby Shay. That baby Shay, woo, she get you. Woo, she get you. Oh, she get you.
She will.
She get you. All right, y'all. This concludes this episode of the Gems and Gems Show. About to play my outro music. Y'all got to get jiggy with my song. I love y'all.
We love
Thank y'all
you
for
too, sis. We love all of the creativity and everything. Content creator, you're very entertaining. You're easy to watch, easy on us. All get out, and girl, you made my Saturday just that much more better.
Thank you, sis. Now we'll be back tomorrow night for a regular Sunday Gems and Jams. But yesterday's show got messed up, so I had to make sure I came in here and did a do-over. And we're gonna be doing our vibe and our chill session tomorrow night. Regular Sunday Gems and Jams show. Make sure y'all be here and always mind the mods, because they're crazy. See, my sister was in the back. I had to let her up. I told y'all. I told y'all.
In the words of King, these crowns around here, okay?
Okay. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, sis.
Bye.
yourself into letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronizing. Got me in a different type of mood. Feeling myself up, thinking about you. I just can't stop. Got to you inside, get me high. I'm open wide. Think about your side. We gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronized. Oh yeah, yeah. Finally get a chance to let down my hair. Waiting for you without